Miami, 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 Miami. It feels like Miami.
No, Alf, no. Oh, no. For the podcast audience, Alf just took down his Bam Adebayo jersey from the wall.
All right, Frankie, ready to start the show whenever you are. Countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to the Miami Heat Beat Postgame Show. My name is Alphonse Sidney, a.k.a. Alf954. If you're wondering what changed about my background, nothing has changed. This is how it's always been. Nothing to see here. Coming in after quite the fucking game. Listen, Frankie, this is our fourth podcast in 4 nights.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It's hard to find my joy. It's really hard to find my joy. I feel like I'm standing in the corner.
I came off my sick bed for this.
I've had to heal live on the podcast.
I'm off the sick bed for this, and AKA that is an Asia Wilson jersey back there. Just so everybody know, I gotta have a winner back there.
Somebody in the house gotta have some game. With me today, Tiffany Meeks. What's going on, Tiff?
I'm here.
We got about 7.
I showed up.
We got like 7 minutes left in this podcast. Frankie, the man in the chair. What's happening?
Oh man, I feel like I played better than some of these guys tonight.
Listen, I'll start here. For anybody to say, "Oh, this is why they need Jimmy." Listen, this is a 7-win team that they played tonight. One of the worst records in the league, the 3rd worst defensive team in the NBA, on a 5-game losing streak, coming into your home arena where you've actually played well. And you've actually played well without Jimmy Butler because he misses 20 games a year, okay? They know how to play without Jimmy. Don't tell me that this is because Jimmy Butler didn't play tonight, okay? Like, don't tell me that this is the reason. Like, don't give me that fucking excuse. They're used to playing without Jimmy and not losing by 40 to one of the worst teams in the league. Okay, so Tim, let's start it where the team started tonight. Spo, with a little coy remark, before the game, the starting lineup might surprise you. Yeah, it surprised me, motherfucker. It was super surprising. You went back to the shit that didn't work.
Yeah, and frankly, I think I just said to Frankie, we were talking about we just beat Houston
without Jimmy.
With the lineup that should have led the game tonight.
What?
I don't understand.
Well, the Rockets game was Kevin Love started instead of Nico. They started Terry that game. They won in spite of Terry that game.
Right. Okay. So, but we already knew.
Yeah.
We got smaller up against a team that's starting 3 legit bigs.
Right.
You got smaller. You didn't get your ball movement. Like, those are the things that's how they win.
Well, my thing is this, right? On the whole of the season, right? There's a few things that have actually worked. And like empirically, we know they work. And as much as I've been against the Tyler Duncan backcourt, Frankie, it's worked all season.
Yeah.
Like, so why is that what we go away from tonight? Right? Why is taking Duncan out of the lineup and putting Terry back? Like, what the fuck is Terry being rewarded for? Like, why is Terry being rewarded for the way he's played? So now you've taken whatever rhythm, whatever flow they've had that's actually been working decently, you completely disrupted it. And you start off with this lineup that has not worked all season. And for some reason, we're back to Spo forcing the Terry Tyler backcourt down our throats. And stop telling me it's to increase his trade value, because it's not helping.
No.
It's just
you think his value went up after the night?
It's just horrible right now. He's like, I'm surprised. Tiff, I think you asked me today, like, how many years has he been in the league?
Right.
You can't tell that this guy's a vet. This guy's like over 30 years old, and he does not play like it. He's been the leader of a franchise before, and this is what he shows tonight. Like, I don't get why he has this long leash with Spo and this like insurmountable trust of just like play the whole fourth quarters, start games when you need a spark. Like he hasn't brought that at all.
His best role has been off the bench in the catch and shoot, running with the second unit. Somebody even pointed out like the fact that Jovic and Ware were playing well together. They split that up. The Bam's best offensive games have come with Duncan over the course of like the last 6 years. We know Bam and Duncan is a good duo. They just split up everything that seems to be working. And tonight, like, listen, I don't know if they played the lineup I would want them to play if they would have won this game. Most likely they wouldn't have, but you wouldn't have lost by 40, Tiff.
Right. Well, I think what's really disappointing, like, everyone knows Terry has not had a good season, period. But this is what I think is even more disappointing, because as we move into whatever this gray area is that we're in, he's a vet. Like, this is where I think where I'm most dissatisfied with this part of the team. He's a vet. He's been in the league at least 11, 12, 13 years. At this point, there needed to be some leadership from him tonight. Like, tonight was the night. Okay, nobody wanted you starting, but you did. So as long as you're there, help us out.
And then he's
Go ahead.
drawing with John Collins off the bench.
Right. Like, what?
And then you hear John Collins, you on the bench, motherfucker. Like,
Right.
I don't know if y'all heard that shit.
I
John
heard
Collins
that.
was talking cash, and good for John Collins.
Right. But that's the point. Like, you are a vet. You're a vet. You're on a nice contract. So you're eating into the cap space. You're a vet. You're eating into the minutes. Like, this whole scary Terry, whatever, I never believed in it. But if there was a moment where you would have wanted to see it, tonight was the night. This was the night for whatever everybody called him Scary Terry for, because I'm calling him Scary Terry for his recent play.
No,
But scary when he gets to the game.
But you know who really, like, beyond Terry, right?
Right.
Who really needed to step up tonight, and who once again, and like this, I've been frying his ass all season. Bam, complete fucking no show. And I'm not just talking offensively. I'm talking defensively. Bad. You are facing this gigantic lineup. Of course, Spo didn't do him a lot of favors with the lineups he threw out there, right? But you're facing this gigantic lineup, and you keep switching out on guys like Sexton. Like, what the fuck, man? And now Tyler and Pella are trying to battle whatever, Alec Kessler, whatever the fuck that motherfucker's name. Like, they're battling him down low for rebounds. And I've never, and someone pointed out, 1 rebound in the third quarter.
Yep.
1.
Just like it.
I have never fucking seen that in my life. That is, out of everything that happened tonight, that is the most embarrassing thing.
Yep.
And where, guys, so Bam, what the fuck were you doing? Where were you as a center of this team allowing 1 rebound in an entire quarter? And Spo, because we were getting killed by 20 rebounds after the first half.
Yep.
Where was the adjustment in the second half? What was the adjustment? What did we do differently except play Pella Larson? Like, Pella Larson was the only adjustment. If you guys know I'm not this big proponent of Ware and Bam, but if there was ever a fucking game to try it, like, why? Like, what, when you were down 30, you didn't want to mess with the fucking chemistry? If there was ever a game to try it, tonight would have been the night. And we just no Tiff. There was just no adjustment, no nothing.
And my whole thing is, because that's the same. It's funny. I said to Franky earlier, I said, we play without Jimmy. So I don't want to hear any of those excuses. But why the hell did everybody look shell-shocked, including the bench? which
shell
is
shocked, not moving, just
right.
lethargic, like getting out hustled on every
And that's
fucking
the
rebound.
Alf. I get if you lose, you can't win them all. But man, did it look like they just got outworked and out hustled.
It's like they all were trying to do their best Jimmy impression from the last 2 games.
Right. Right.
Like the whole team. Listen, and they like I'm not gonna get on Tyler because they were doubling his ass. Like they were sending to the ball every time Tyler had the ball, and nobody was moving, nobody was doing anything, right? I think Duncan came alive in the second half, but I mean nobody could hit a fucking three. Duncan was smoking every wide open threes too. Like they just couldn't hit a fucking shot. The
Only
offense
Nico.
was just
Yep.
Nico. I thought
Nico's the
Nico
only one. Was the only one who came out aggressive from the gate.
from the gate. Yeah,
But Alf, here's the thing, and correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't you assume you're gonna get doubled? Wouldn't you assume they want the ball out of your hands because now it's you?
yeah, but somebody else has to make shots.
Oh no, I get that part. But what I'm saying is, even to get to the shots, it just didn't look right. Like
Yeah.
none of it.
Oh yeah, it was late. It was forced,
Everything.
contested.
Yeah.
But this is why, like, when John Blanca was talking about their offense, like without Jimmy, they don't get to the rim. They get nothing easy.
Nothing.
They get
Yeah.
nothing finishing, and I think that starts with Bam fading away, everything
Yep.
contested, and nothing easy as well. And that's just his handle is just so shit. And but his aggressiveness, like it's one like him taking away fadeaways constantly, man. Like just fucking, I'd rather you fucking get a no call and go inside and get the bump.
Just
like
get hacked by some of these.
I'd rather them
7-footers.
get blocked.
yeah,
I'd rather just get
I'd rather
blocked.
that, but it's always a fucking fadeaway. That's his go-to, and that shit's annoying. And
The-
like you talk
these
about
floaters.
yeah, those
Mhm.
floaters, like the fucking air ball and shit. Like, they had so many opportunities to be aggressive and I want to talk about this one fucking play. Like, they fuck up a fast break right here.
That's always.
That's always Colin Sexton bounces it and tries to do a highlight dunk. They call it offense goaltending. He's laughing at them. This is only a 19-point game. You can still make a run at this moment, and you just got fucking disrespected on your home court and punked right there. Nobody picked up a tech. Nobody said something to him. Not a single person on the fucking team on the bench. Nobody said anything or did anything about that, and that's such a fucking slap in the face to
Listen,
what this team is supposed to stand for.
They got punked and pushed around all night long
By a 7-win team.
By a 7-win team, and the coaches made no adjustments. The players made no adjustments. Honestly, the most fight we saw was with the Summer League champs out there at the end of the game. And then once again, Jaime still fucking smoking everything around the rim. Like, man. I look at this team and I'm like, who thought that this was a contender? Like, I still think they make the playoffs. Like, one game isn't going to change my mind. I think they bounce back from this. But at the end of the day, like, they were running G Leaguers out there. Like, because they needed them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the roster. Like, for anyone to think this was a contender, for them to think that they needed to bring back Jimmy because they believed in this roster, like, it just becomes more delusional every by the day. You just see how delusional this shit was.
I think what's disappointing is you were supposed to win this game. And you were supposed to win this game because what lies ahead of you. Like, this is the win you needed to take you into Sacramento. Like, we have to be realistic about that. Like, this was the win you needed, regardless of who was there, because you had enough. Like, and I never say enough, whatever. No, you had enough. Like, we have to be realistic. You had enough to win tonight. You were supposed to win tonight because you are about to 6 games, West Coast. Like, this is the point where you needed to get this win to find a small groove.
The thing is, and they have a lot of winnable games this month. But
this was supposed to be one of
this
them.
is supposed to be one of them,
Yeah.
right? And like Sacramento's rebounding right now with Doug Christie as a coach. Like they're doing, they're playing a lot better. Like and now you just look at tonight and you're wondering how many of these games are actually winnable if they continue to, play like they play tonight, right? Like to me, like you saw Josh Christopher. You would think at some point maybe he gets a little bit of run because he's an athletic, energetic young guy, and you see this team completely lethargic. You would think with all the upheaval going around, like they would try to go to something comfortable, but instead they just blew up the starting lineup. Like they just got to get back to shit that works. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, why are we being cute? Like we got real fucking cute tonight. And I just don't get it.
I think what's going to plague them, what's really going to plague them now, and who knew I would ever just say this sentence, but without Jimmy, this is the point where you need a point guard. Like this is really like, damn, wouldn't be bad if we had Drew Smith right now. Like like literally, this is the moment where you actually need someone to say, we're going to slow it down. We're actually going to run offense. Actually, I don't care if you get mad. I'm holding the ball. Go where you're supposed to go. Like now you need that person.
Like it's funny. I said it the other day, like the Drew Smith injury torpedoed the whole season.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, like this one game, I'm not going to overreact to the game. What I'm reacting to right now is the decision making.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm reacting to right now is like when today was a day to respond. The entire NBA is looking at this Heat team.
Yep.
And this is what Bam did. Like this is how Bam came out. That's like super, super disappointing to me. And don't give me, the guards didn't give him anything easy because they didn't, right? Because the one guy that
I'm sorry, did you see that lob that Tyler threw off the glass?
God.
Yes.
I think he got tipped. It had to have gotten tipped. But that was
like
so
the only
funny.
guy that gets in the ball in the pick and roll, they split them up, of course. But Bam, like you had chances. You had chances to get to the rim. You had the ball in your hands plenty of times tonight, and you did absolutely nothing, right?
Yeah.
Doctor, thank you for the super chat, Dr. Rock St. Louis. Man, that's a long ass name. Dr. Rock St. Louis. Bam, Hero, and Pat can lead the team. If you think I'm lying, watch the playback versus Jazz tonight. Listen, man, like if they wanted to prove something, they didn't tonight. Like they proved Jimmy right.
Yeah.
And you know what? They can come out Monday and be a whole different team, which is fine. But this, where you said everybody was looking, this was the moment. To me, this says something, and it says something about every single player on that team. Like, because it's a moment that can propel you forward.
Yep.
And it's a moment, honestly. Let's be realistic. Y'all probably got what you wanted. You got more shots. You got the ball. You got the malcontent, not in the locker room. You got all the things. This is it. But this is also it where when you're the number one option, shit look different.
Oh no, them lights get brighter. But but my contention is they played without Jimmy. They know how to play without Jimmy.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like they didn't do the things that they've been doing when they won without Jimmy.
Because we got cute.
They got fucking cute. They decided we're gonna bring Terry back. Like who asked for that?
And
what did Terry do to get the starting job back? He's 1 for his last 21 from 3. Did y'all hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
1 for his last 21 from 3. What did he do to get the job back? Somebody got to explain this shit to me. Like, why did we do that tonight of all nights? Like you bring Jovic back into the starting lineup, and you negate his effectiveness by fucking putting Terry Rozier next to him because he's a black hole. Skinny McGee in the chat says they're going to put flexibility on the jerseys next year.
And Alf, that shit where they're saying like, let Jimmy sit down and let him expire. Like, so the fucking mid-level exception could be available to them. A middle-level exception is fucking Buddy Hield, who's not getting playing time right now. Like, that's not going to change his fucking team.
We got a whole team of mid-level exceptions. Like,
we got a lot of mid.
like, what are we talking about?
No, to me, this whole thing, like, let Jimmy sit out the rest of the year. Just trade him,
right, and be done.
Try to get at least 2 first-round picks. And people talking about, I don't want this guy, I don't want that guy. Shut the fuck. Who cares? Who cares about the players? You're not going to get anybody that's going to substantially make this team better. Like, you're just not. Like, the most important thing is they don't take on any money past 2026, and then they get a couple draft picks out the fucking thing. Like, someone says Miami Heat. Yes, the Miami Heat is in the building. Like, you're not like, there's not a guy, like, people are like, I don't want Marcus Smart. Who the fuck cares?
Right.
First of all, like, you don't think Marcus Smart could help him as a backup point guard? Shit, as a starting point guard, because he would start for this team. Yeah, I'd rather Marcus Smart starting for this team over Terry Rozier. I'll tell you that fucking much.
Yeah.
So stop saying no to guys. Did you see who they fucking trotted out there tonight? Stop saying no. I don't want this.
We're like 4 games away, removed from fucking Kevin Love starting. Like,
right.
With this, I don't want this guy. I don't want Andrew Wiggins. Like, bitch,
and at this rate,
Andrew Wiggins.
And at this rate, fuck it. If you might as well put Love back out there. Like,
even though Love looks like he forgot how to play basketball.
Chad saying I'd rather have G start than Terry.
I mean,
y'all seen G shoot? Neither have I.
I see Terry shoot.
Shit,
spell my start G at the 4.
I already told y'all, Jordan ready to suit up. She ready. Listen, she can run the zone and she can play man. She ready.
They said Marcus Smart is a pretty good Drew replacement. We are here. We are here.
This is where we are.
He's a poor man's Drew.
He's a poor man's Drew.
He's poor man's Drew.
They said run Moose at the backup one.
I saw Barry Jackson today be like, you don't want Desmond Bane, his contract.
Oh my God,
Desmond Bane. What are we talking about here, man?
Right, I ain't been here in a minute, so I got to respond to somebody. When I see slander. So Trent Smith, let me respond to you. Haywood is an overrated point of attack defender. We didn't want him at the point of attack.
Want him
we want him on 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
That is where we want him.
I will say he was bad tonight, but everybody was bad tonight.
Yeah.
Like, Haywood was
I have
bad.
a theory.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Because, no, it is something that I have noticed with his play. And this is why I'm adamant about them getting him a shot within the first minute of the game. Because when he goes that first 3 to 5 minutes, that's it. Yeah. When nobody passes him the ball and he doesn't get any looks, because he's open in the corner. And when that ball doesn't swing back to him, it's over for him. And I've noticed that.
Well, he'll never get the ball with Terry in the starting lineup.
I know. Remember when I started complaining, he never gets the ball because Terry was in the lineup.
No, Terry's got to dribble 15 seconds and set much better offense.
He seems like the type of guy he needs to get a shot or 2 because he's standing there wide open.
But that's the thing, Tiff, where they go like a listless offense where they just move the ball without purpose. And the ball sticks to a side and they have no idea what they're doing. Like the offensive IQ as a team is very lacking. There's no, like, that's what they miss about Kyle. They don't realize how important Kyle was getting hit ahead early offense. That's why the best moments of the night were when Nico was running the show. And that's when it was competitive. They took him out of the game. That when they put him back, he was on the off ball the whole time. And they needed him to be the set the tone and be aggressive. Carla Tiana in the chat says G probably shoots like he dances.
Spin.
That's Jaime. That's Jaime in real life.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
God.